once they are gonna have a new format for the finals. By the way, herO in the top left and Dark in the right. And sim. So they're gonna have a new format for the World Cup. For the grand finals, it's gonna be a best of 9, actually. It's gonna be the biggest prize pool in StarCraft2 history, and it's gonna be the longest or most map grand finals we ever had, basically. Such a large scale. I'm kind of very interested to see how that one's gonna go. We're also gonna get some. I'm pretty sure, honestly, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something with Brutal again. I'm not 100% sure, but you're heading off soon. Thank you as always. Tuning in. Right, JK. I did butcher. Not Italian. I assume you're Spanish after that's so much about Spanish. Okay, herO. Man, the myth, the legend himself. Making a cybernetic score in this matchup. What a crazy lad, actually. Dark? Just making hatcheries and drones. What every Zerg likes. Still stay for the game. Thank you so much. I have no guarantee if this maybe not a, 45-minute epic game. Fall asleep at any moment of the game. Please feel free. And Twilight Council, okay. Oh, I think you said you're from there. Yeah, you might have actually. I think when we were talking about beer. After you said you were joining in on the gooning. Okay, so let's see what this Twilight is gonna be. It's gonna be Glaives. Okay, I love it. There we go. Glaive has been growing in popularity recently. I've seen it here and there mixed in. And it's been strong. It's been good. Most of the times not an all-in. It's like a committed attack to about, what, 8 to 10? Sometimes 12 adepts. And yeah, you get a third base behind this. You have 4 gates most of the time. There we go. That'll be 4 gate. And then you just take your third and you do some damage and you transition into blink or charge, whatever you like, with a robo. And try to play a standard game from there. Yeah, the point is trying to throw off the Zerg completely from his build. You already get the third base here with your standard 2 adepts basically. So it doesn't look that different from a Stargate expanse, but you're basically rather low on tech, right? You don't have a Stargate, you don't have an Oracle, you don't have coming in, but you rather have the... And if Dark decides to poke here, he's gonna see the damage, right? Gonna see if it's gonna be Glaives or not. Oh, there we go. He gets the confirmation. Now it's gonna be 6 adepts. So this is a small commitment. But he's probably already gonna hit with those. Because his hand was kind of forced here. I was herO, I might have been, wanting to wait for one more Wobbin round and then go. But now he's already seen it's Glaive and yeah, we need to go here. Do something. Finish this off. Yeah, so far so good. Only 1 drone. No adept has been killed though. And Dark has been making a lot of links. He has been been sitting in his own little kind of all in there. Not making too many drones. Like other Zergs already have 50 drones. 60 drones. He's been going into a lair here. Been making a roach warren. And he has tons of links. at his disposal. And now he can just make 20 drones, be safe. Yeah, then go into a roach attack. Let's see, we're gonna get an over here first. So little drones, and there we go. Yeah, it seems like he's just gonna go attack. There's only roaches in here. Roaches and lynx. But at least, I mean, herO should know. Hey, there was so little drones. What are you doing? What are you cooking? And Dark's cooking up, stirring up an all-in attack here himself. So it's all-in, hitting all-in, and usually the defender does have an advantage, of course. Defender's advantage, as some might say. But yeah, usually as a reactive one, you have better rallies. Advantage, but that being said, it's a glaive all-in, and glaive adepts do not scale. They scale worse than roaches. So yeah, wow, already 12, 13, full mineral line, completely wrecked here by the Ling attack here from Dark. And now what do you defend? This is already enough damage actually for Dark. He still has the army, he can trade, and I think he's just gonna kill the army here for herO. herO is completely got, yeah, caught outside of the base, outside of static defense, outside of everything, outside of a good position, and he's got nothing. And nothing going here. Like, the only thing he has is the worker lead. 5 tropes. He even loses the observer, who biles. And yeah, I don't think he can help this. Like, he's gonna lose the base. He's not gonna hold this army. Maybe up on top of a ramp with like shield battery and reinforcements, but yeah, as you can see, Dark is even baiting this. He's been like, I have the flank. Come at me, bro. I have the flank. I can kill you. I think he's just gonna proceed and do that. Kill herO here. GG, well played by Dark. And of course, a little bit lackluster there from herO. One of the key moments, basically, which were very game deciding and did not seem like it, was the first 6 adepts. They move out, and of course their job is to kill as many drones as you can and force as many links as you can. But they also have to scout, and because you don't have the oracle to give your usual scouting information, you're kind of relying on those adepts. So you're kind of relying on those to poke around here and there, to maybe transfer into the main, to see anything that's common. And he didn't do that. He did try to, he basically saved his adepts, because he saw, oh, there's so many links. But what he didn't understand is that it was completely all in. He didn't see the roach run. He only saw the lair, but the lair was a fake. It was also like the lair morphing there on the 3rd is such an obvious fake. It's like, oh, I have a lair, look at this, you know, I'm making tech. He was only making, he didn't use the lair, he had an overseer, that was the lair. That what you need? I mean, of course, it's great if you run into, you know, it's glaive the depths, right? So you also might just make a lair, get the overseer in case there's DT defenses, right? Because that's also a common follow-up. Adapt glaives. Didn't do it. Terrible mistake. Did not get the information he needed. Did misread the situation that was presented to him, and he paid the price. And yeah, lost to, sorry, Dark here in the bottom right. 0. But who is this? Wait. Who? Who is this? I need to know who this is. I don't know who right now. Can't. I don't know from this portrait. Oh, Marmel raiding with 140 people. Thank you so much for the raid. Wow. Amazing. Welcome to the chat. Fortunately, we're almost out of streaming time here for myself. Hi. Excuse me there. Thank you so much for tuning in. At least we have one more game here to cast between Dark and herO. Welcome to the stream, guys. Oh, okay. And I hope this is a banger here. First game, 2 all-ins did collide there, and herO did get a misread on the situation. So even though he was in a defensive position, he was not making the correct units and structures to actually survive the all-in from Dark. So he ended up losing, and Dark did finish off the man there. And now let's see if herO can turn it around. I think, well, so what he did play in the last game was Glaive the Depths. Was far from your standard Stargate opening, and he did have the pylon in a similar position. So I'm kind of curious if this is going to be a Twilight again. I'm going to see here in just a second. He has the money for a Stargate. It's a Stargate then. Okay, there we go. And Dark should know this. He sees there's no warp gate being researched instantly. I mean, honestly, at this point, Protoss, if I'm a Protoss player and playing at that high level, guys, I would just standardize delaying my warp gate a couple seconds. Just because. It doesn't really matter too much unless you are hitting a timing exactly with your first warp in. Oh, this is dead, man. He wants the drone. He wants it so bad because it's at half HP. And he's not gonna get it. Oh, he did stay. Unscouted. Now he sees it. Maybe he can get a drone here. Let's see, an extra gate here. First Oracle. See the Nexus coming out rather quickly behind this. See what Dark's gonna do. If we want to see one more all-in, or if this man is gonna decide to play some macro games. Oracle is gonna be spotted very late. Now finally get a glimpse of it. Sees incoming angle. Oh, second queen pops just in time, but not enough time to ward this one off. Oh, it doesn't get zoned out. It loses half, or like, what, 3/4 of its health. It's a good trade for Dark, I would say. Losing 2 drones though sucks a little bit. And yeah, second Oracle not gonna find. Well, 1 drone. Ooh. Ooh. That was very low. Man, hero's been going crazy with this Oracle. They're so low on HP. For what? 3 drones in total. He loses like almost 1. He basically loses 1 Oracle worth's HP there. 34-1 and what is it? 16-1? Yeah. Combined together, they don't make up 100 last time I checked. Okay, so next phase, we have 7 Adepts coming in here. They don't have glaives, but they are still dangerous. And they are shading into the natural base here for now, with 2 Oracles on top, gunning down those links, and now they can go for some drones. And it looks to be delicious, because Dark kind of made undermade units here. We don't have enough. If this stasis got off, this could be huge, actually. Doesn't hit anything. Wow. That was huge. Still though, this Adept's getting 5 workers here and trying to shade out again here. And they are gonna commit to the shade. Not gonna find anything but links though. Still a very nice stasis grabbing beans, hey. Okay, let's check one thing. Yes. So, if you notice closely, they're in stasis right now. They do not gain energy. So this is actually more damage than you think, because they cannot even stack up energy for injects, for creep tumors, or for transfuses right now. They just have to stay there and do nothing, and they are basically like dead weight in those stasis traps. literally dead weight. Not only your cooldowns, it's also your energy. It does not pick up. Yeah, feels good, man. And now we've got 4 oracles. How many are you gonna make? Stopped oracle production. It's gonna go charge here for the follow-up. And let's see, the Stalker does not have blink as it is gray. It's a little bit unhero-like, but probably gonna go into a very strong composition with Charged Archon, very solid and mobile. Maybe not as mobile as Blink Stalkers, but not as flimsy. Oh, don't hit them. Yes, please. Hit those drones, not the building. On the other side, we already see... Oh, excuse me. The Hydralisk Den is completed. We're gonna get some upgrades and... Well... You know that Dark likes to play Hydralink. Some stasis wards here. I get a drone. He's denying a lot of mining actually. Just building those traps. Interesting, he has those extra gases. But he's not mining from them. He has like 1. He's not making extra probes right now. So what this could be is a big old charge slot early. And actually he's gonna get into blink after this. Okay, so we just stacked 2 rounds of warp-ins worth of charge slots. And now we're gonna go in with the oracles here. And Dark, what does he have? So he should have some Hydras with 1 upgrade. They have range, no speed. Then we have a few links, we have a ton of queens. But we're a little bit out of position here as Dark. herO swings in with the hammer. Finally links come in for the surround here on the Stalkers. Stalkers cannot blink yet. And a couple of Hydras are coming here from the left side, flanking this army. This looks okay-ish for Dark. It seems like maybe he can overwhelm this force. As I say that though, more charge slots come in and now you need to put some drones. But is it already too late? A little too late. Are we missing some queens here? Are we missing anything? Can you scramble a defense, Dark? It does not seem the way. And these zealots are reigning supreme. He could kill the Hydralisk Den. He could try to settle for drones. He could try to settle for this base. And yeah, seems like the answer is gonna be this base for now. I already have so many charges. Okay, now we're going up to a good Hydra count. And herO is starting a transition. We're going into a new Nexus. Still has 3 oracles alive. He took his extra gases now and saturated those mostly. He did kill 12 drones, which is nice. He did also deny a lot of mining time. And he still has those charge slots, right? They are good in a later composition. If you can keep them alive, if you don't let them just die there. Oh boy. The Hydras do have speed now. Yeah, he just loses half of his zealots there. That mistake. Next step. Okay, so he knows there is no Roach Warrior. So he made a ton of sentries. And he can just basically do the good old force field strategies. The downside is your zealots are not the best unit in conjunction with force fields usually. And you don't have AoE, right? So you put all of your gas into the sentries, and now you kind of need to make them work. And maybe this was just the right call. We're gonna see, oh, huge stasis trap here. Second one does not trigger, only a link. A couple of very good force fields here, cutting off so many of the armies here. Nice bailing trap there, my god. And oh my goodness. Those force fields been looking great so far, but these links are about to unfreeze, and then the fight might just swing a little bit into Dark's favor here. Let's see if we can make it work though. He's gonna pull back actually. Does not decide to commit further, but these sentries might have been just a clutch unit herO needed here in this defense. Disgusting fight by herO. Ah, indeed. It was all of basically completely Wings of Liberty here again. Force fields and I win. Did do some magical force fields though. I love this. Blinking on top of the Baneling, eating the splash damage with all of his guys there. We have a Warp Prism. So potential for counter damage is there. Sit in the corner for now. I would have died at least 9 times there. Probably not make it even to that point against one of these guys. In the first 3 minutes, I have confidence. There we go, Colossus. That's our choice of AoE. Thermal Lance right now. And yeah, let's see what Dark is gonna do. So far, this did not work out. And the natural transition is Lurker Den, of course, since we already have Hydralisk Infestation Pit on the way. This Colossus is already out. So I assume herO, at least with Thermal Lance, he's gonna push. Probably with 2 Colossi. And as I say that, he's already across the map. Dark does not have the tools he needs to defend. herO takes the map. GG, well played by herO. Amazing defense there with these sentries, actually. Making it look kind of easy, right? It looked like he was not in a... But literally, if he misses 1 of those force fields, or maybe 2, the whole battle looks different. Or if he doesn't have those, if he decides to make anything else, go into heavier tech structure first. Like 5 sentries and 8 or something. Yeah, Dark already knew at that point, hey man, I cannot end this. Oh, Shieldberry, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the sub club. 3 for 1-1. Favor of no one. Start the game. There we go. Bottom left, it is our red Protoss player herO with the portrait of the guy. I think is it SOS? Cast tonight. Thank you very much. SOS. I'm not sure. Kind of looks a little bit like it. And on the other side, you know, where it is, you know who it is. I'm still gonna say it. It's Dark. Also known as Talon. I think playing for Team Talon or something. Would need to double check. Not gonna do. As you can see, we're gonna have a gold base here for Dark. Good old Alcyon, Alconier, Alki1 as I like to call it, Alki1. Good old gold base opening for the Zerg, yeah. Thank you for the follow, guys, by the way. And herO did not scoot by, which has been very common actually, and for scouting patterns to go over here, check the gold base first, and then go. Yeah, he knows gold base. Okay, let's go to gate. Apparently that's his choice. This guy has gas. Let's see what Dark's idea is with it. So this can help you, for example, with a roach timing or an early link flood, but for that you kind of need production. That base, there we go. This can also just help you to propel into a later game with a lot of economy. So you get faster into the mid game basically, you get faster into your extra tech, faster into your extra production, into your extra bases. Let's see what his plan is. And on the other side, yeah, herO's plan is pretty obvious. He's gonna... where are we rallied here? I want to find the rally. So this looks like the main base, yeah. He's not gonna go for the gold, which I like. Right, JK? Please feel free to leave if you're ready to sleep. I'm not gonna hold it again. I want to have you keep driven. He has done better ones. First time you ever see him. See me. Thank you. I take it as a compliment. Okay, so we're not going to go for the main. And, well, herO, what's your plan? You have 4 depths now. Did one shade home? Maybe he did. We have 3 here on the offense, but what are you going to do? Kill like one Zergling? That's not the plan, right? Queen is gonna finish off those rocks. Let in the adepts. They're gonna kill the first drone and shade out. Now, slow links. Yes. Slow links are catching these. And then they get speed. And then they catch... Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, so this 2-gate was a complete mess. Let's see the follow-up. We have a Stargate here in a natural. The pylons in the main. A very interesting position for the Stargates, basically. Hey, you have an Overlord over here. Oop. The Overlord there. Did you see the Stargate? Yes, hey. Making the Stargate. Be afraid. So yeah, so far herO's plan has not been going along how he wanted to, and Dark's been looking good. He's making a roach right now. That's his next step. And if we take a look at the actual drone count and what we are making here, we just saw a couple links pop. There's not too many drones coming. We don't have too many drones, do we? We're gonna get some spores now. Spores against the Oracle. But you notice this around the 4-minute mark, 4 to 5-minute mark, Dark is holding production. And then he's gonna kind of remake or make whatever he wants, whatever he needs, or whatever he kind of lost. And now we're going into more drones gonna pop. He's still like saving up some lava basically. He had the money, he had the open supply, but he was just waiting. Just reacting, waiting to see what his opponent's gonna throw at him, react the appropriate way. Basically even out the damage that we dealt and not gonna fall to any shenanigans here. A very smart cerebral play here now. Of course, this comes at the expense of if you already made those drones, right? They would already be. As I was just praising this man for his intelligence, he took the ugliest fighting ever this StarCraft my whole life. Oracle's trying to swoop in again here. So far, this has not been going as herO wanted it to go, and his transition is very, very slow. Twilight is just halfway done here, as well as the Forge. Nexus did just finish now, and we're quite far behind here as herO. So if you want to make a comeback happen, it needs to be something good, maybe even in the very late game. But as I say that, hey, Dark didn't really make too many drones. He replaced a couple of those which were destroyed, and now we're just going to a Roach Ravager Queen push. And this gives some chance here for herO actually. Because we have the defender's advantage, we can fight with structures, our supply doesn't matter too much. We have stuff like overcharge. We have workers we can use to pull. This is nicely stacked here, perfect for a snipe on those Ravagers. There we go, the overcharge is gonna get triggered and instantly sniped. Maybe not such a good defender's advantage here for our boy herO. And what are you gonna do, herO? Your Twilight and your Forge are not gonna help you with this one. At least he has 2 gates, which is nice, right? So he has 2 gates, he's making another 2. And it's nice because, well, I'd rather have 2 than 1, right? 2 finishing up right now, I already have 2. So he was already able to produce a lot of units. And hopefully, once his blink is done, he can make some magic happen for his sake. Oracles are gonna go and find some drones here on almost undefended natural base here. Dark is gonna save some of those, make them into spores, but only 2 make it. That's a good culling there. That's why you like Dark, because he also likes to gamble. Okay, now we have a new gamble. Yeah, definitely did accomplish his target. He killed the base, which is enough for this all-in, but then he lost 8 drones, which makes it a little bit strange again. And now if he loses those overlords, actually, that's 500 minerals, and that's so much supply. Do we have blink? Yeah, we have blink, so you can just blink over here. And then you can just keep on running and kill those overlords. Oh my god. That's like the mistake that might actually cost him the game, because he was not ahead. He was definitely not ahead. He wasn't really behind. He was like kind of even. If he wouldn't have lost the drones, right? Then he would have been ahead. Maybe not in tech, but in economy, in like potential, map control, basically. Oh, he even loses this one. I don't think we have a lair. No, it's not done yet. These CTs, they are coming in. The Invisible Man to finish off the series here today, to finish off the night maybe. Let's see if they can make it work or do get ones cleaned out here. I mean, killing your opponent's army is also not too bad. If you can't get the workers, you can get the army. If you can get one for free. Look at this blood. That did put in work there. And now things are looking very grim for Dark. He did lose his economy to the oracles. He did lose his army to the DTs. What do we have left? He has map control still. That's something. Just making drones. No, we're making army. He did redrone some, right? He's on a good like 52 workers. That's okay. He's making still some drones, but also making some army. And we have +1 melee, so you want to kind of stay on links here. Don't commit too much into range unit. Hydra is like a little bit tough to go transition right now. We even have a drone trying to join Prism. If the drone moves into a spore and then chases the Prism, it would be the most effective anti-air unit in this group. Not gonna happen though. And yeah, herO is just preparing some defenses, just poking some with the Stalkers. This Prism is kind of a very low risk and potentially high rewarding. Well, not too high. Yeah, it's a low risk investment for him. Very microable. He loses a Stalker here. It's still fine. Didn't get the Queen. He's buying some time for his army to really get to the next stage. We are seeing Colossus, we are seeing Archons. What do we have on the other side? Links. And not even an overwhelming amount of links. There we go. 4 Archons charge slots are done. At least +1 Carapace is gonna finish, but then again, +2 ground weapons is also just gonna come in. So Zealots again are two-shotting those links, and that's your, if that's your main composition, well, that's not a place you want to be in as a Zerg player. Good tech only halfway done. I mean, currently this would be an amazing time. Colossus A evaporate. Not even close. Amazing. Yeah, there we go. Second Colossus. Another Archon here. And now going for the overwhelming doom here. The last push of the game potentially coming in. Got a ton of queens, we got a ton of links. We got some banelings morphing only. +2 might just finish before the fight. We have a big flank waiting here on the side. And this is gonna be an epic battle for the rest of this epic night to finish off everything. Close out the game. hero's gonna blink back into his fortified location, his good setup, his good spread already against those banelings. And he's just gonna keep on pushing slowly forward, marching into the Zerg's base here. Dark trying to set up a surround again, coming in from all angles here. Is this the fight he's looking for? Can this work? Can he somehow clean out all of these tech units? He's gonna get the Warp Prism very nicely done. So no micro potential for those Archons and those Colossi, but everything else is just gonna get cleaned up. This Stasis Sword was so big, getting so many links. Queenstow killing a Colossi. I don't think I've ever said these words in combination. But now, as everything kind of regroups here, as the dust settles, Dark's units, Dark's forces are diminished. hero's is just using his Blink Stalkers to poke in and try to bait Dark out, and we have some Disruptors on the way. But now those Ravagers, they are in grave danger. And those Queens, by the way. Even gonna get a pylon here. I wonder if this is for forward warp-ins, or if it's actually shield batteries going up here and setting up a position to fight. Does he even need it? Maybe not. Disruptors, one on the right hits, an amazing hit. One on the left, only one. But it is enough. Colossus does fall. Is it enough to push this man out of the game though? Is he gonna stay? No, he's gonna say GG. And herO gonna take the win.